revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, bring your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? You're all being played in, couldn't you?
Yeah, I did do that. I forgot I did do that.
It's... the Waynes.
Hey, that pipe was more bloody last time.
The
It's all
Waynes
set up.
are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
That entire scene was fake. My ears also itchy, so I'm gonna scratch it. I have my dog in here, so hopefully she won't bark. But it's almost 6 o'clock, 7. It's 5:23 right now, so you might hear barking near like the end, because every time someone walks in the door, it's always with both of them. So with this game today, that's to the choices you make. Story tailored by how you play. We already know how we're gonna play. We're gonna beat everyone up and sell things. I broke someone's arm last episode. And like I said before in the first episode, most of this is just the same thing, just with different choices.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Martha, Thomas Wayne.
I thought I might find you here.
Primarily.
The news was upsetting for both of us.
But you should see this.
I know you come here for solitude, Bruce.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
This isn't going away.
It's all so public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years...
What would you have me do? You were a child.
I'm like 32 now.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
Yeah, guess what?
Go to hell. I'm already there, Bruce. Right alongside you.
But I'm the voice.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
You knew all that, and you never let on.
You're behaving like I was part of the conspiracy. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
You know that our first choice was to forgive him, but since, you know, we're being a big meanie now. So.
You really let me down, Alfred. I don't know if I can.
I understand. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Detail.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Also...
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Real quick, I know I said, at the end of episode 1 that I was gonna be like, oh, on Wednesday I'm gonna do 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then, yeah, but I just decided to cut back on the time of that and just do episode 2 alone. And only do 3, 4, and 5 tomorrow. So that's what I plan on doing. If anything goes awry, then I'll try to make sure you all know what's happening. If you want to see my original choices, and I actually did look at most of the cool little details in the game. I think this time we're just going to focus on the story, but I don't think I talked to Alfred last time. So
think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay, no, I did. Okay, I guess let's look at the theater, because I think that's the first. Actually, no. You have to look at them. Alfred's the only detail. You just need this story.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater.
What?
How long did it play there?
Only when
Whoa,
you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
That's not how we are supposed to. Why is there ran blackness?
She was always so good to me.
Bruce! Get away from the movie theater! It's the monster house.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
My dad sucks. Bruce, your dad sucks.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I wouldn't trust myself around him.
Batman doesn't kill.
That's why I wouldn't trust myself.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce. Where exactly does the memory end?
Up your butt,
pleading.
the loop, in the soup, up the hoop.
You don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that?
Your mom dies.
There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
The sound of him like looking back into the past would made me think that there's something else up there, like trying to fit in here. What the heck is there, like, random, like, graphical errors? Wow!
You don't have to do this.
It wasn't like this the first time. There's so many graphical errors in this. Bruce! You're gonna die! Again! Someone's messing with the past. Batman Xenoverse 1. Seriously, what is up with these graphical errors? Oh, that's kinda cool right there, but what the heck? It wasn't like this the first time.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a bug. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, my goodness. I think for my birthday I'm gonna ask for a capture card. Because I really need one. Because I have so many PS3 games I want to share with you.